My mentor once told me, if you want to score good in reasoning section, so it's your reasoning which will give you an edge over others. Hi guys, I am Nikita Patra. If you want to score give you an edge over others, take the foundation course for your reasoning section from the very basic to absolute advanced level. All the questions and topics from the very basic to absolute advanced level with special emphasis.
Hi guys, good evening and a very warm welcome to today's session. Good evening everyone. Guys, please confirm once is the screen visible to you. Are you able to hear me well? Is it buffering right now also? Please let me know if it's buffering here. I guess it's now working fine. Good evening everyone. God, रीजनिंग में फुल मार्क्स आएगा मेरा. बिल्कुल संजय, आएगा, क्यों नहीं आएगा? You are working hard, right? You are attending the sessions every day, so you will be getting good marks. Bhuppi, Priya, Sanjay, Chetna, now okay. So chalo, let's quickly start the session here, okay? But before that guys, once share the stream as well with your friends so that they know that the class is started. Madhushri, good evening. Chetna, good evening. Nani, now I guess it's working fine. ठीक है, अभी शायद ठीक है. Everything is fine, I guess. So chalo, we'll quickly start the system here, okay? So let's start the class for today. Good evening everyone. Raj is also saying fine. Darshini, okay ma'am. Gautami, good evening. Good evening everyone. So before starting off guys, I hope everybody is aware that we are having a scholarship exam for you guys for your RBI assistant, right? So this is a mega scholarship challenge that is live from 19th to 20th of February. Okay, so tomorrow till 7 p.m. it is open. So do participate. It's absolutely free and you can get a scholarship from a pool worth rupees 30 lakh. Right, so do check it out. You will be getting a national ranking. It's a pre-level test and you will be getting the solution and analysis of the same, right? So you just need to sign in, attempt the test and win big, right? So बिल्कुल इसको ज़रूर से करना, ठीक है? So let's quickly have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. We will be solving it with the timer, okay? So you get 1.5 minutes for this particular question. So check this out guys. Good evening, Ruchita. Priya says I have given this test. Okay, Priya, I hope it went well. Give me, ma'am, 30 lakhs. Sanjay, you can win from this scholarship, right? It's not a complete 30 lakhs scholarship. Okay, so Rishi says done. You still have some time left. Okay, Abhirup is giving the arrangement here. Madhushri also says done. That's great that you have solved this question before the timing is up. That's absolutely great. So today we will try to complete 35 questions, right? You can see this is question number 1 to 5. I have mentioned the timing with each of these questions, right? So what we will be doing is we will be taking the complete sum of numbers, right? We will be calculating that how much did we score in this particular time. So let's say if we have 5 questions in here, right, 1 to 5, and we were able to complete this particular set within the time stipulated and we got the right answer, we will be giving ourselves plus 5. Okay, and let's say if we got the wrong answer, then we will be doing minus 0.25 for each of these 5 options, that is minus 1.25, right? So let's quickly check it out. How do we solve this particular question? So you can see 8 people are seated in a bench facing the north. B was third to the right of H and adjacent to A. So you can see B was third to the right of H will be like this, and he is adjacent to A. That means we have 2 possibilities here. Okay, either A is this person or A can be this person. Now F was adjacent to D. Okay, we will write it down that F and D are sitting together, right? F and D have to be seated together. Now C was at one of the ends, right? So we know that either C was towards the left hand side or towards the right hand side. Now there were three people between your D and G. Okay, we will place that. F was third from the right end. So this is a fixed information. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know that F has to be third from the right end. So you can see F has to be this person. Okay. Now let's see, it is given that F is adjacent to D, right? So F has to be adjacent to D. So we can have two possibilities, right? Let's check. So F is this person, D can be here or D can be here. Now you should have three persons, right? It is given three persons between D and G. So in the first case, G can be here, or in the second case, 1, 2, 3, G can be here, right? These are the two cases. ठीक है? उसके बाद क्या दे रखा है? H was not seated at any of the ends. Okay, we'll place that. E was towards the right of B. So E has to be somewhere to the right of B. So we will place him later. Okay, so now let's try to place these people, and also we have one information that C should be towards one of the ends. So in the first case, C will be here. In the second case, C can be on either of the sides. So let's try to place H, A and B, right? So in the first case, where can we place your H, A and B? This one, can we place this H, A, B? No, right? So that is not possible. Can we place this one here? If we place H here, you will see at a gap of 2. No, that's not possible again. So you can see this is not a valid case, right? So the first is wrong. So second will be giving you the right answer here. Again, H cannot be at any of the ends, right? That is already known that H cannot be seated at any of the ends. You can see that H has to be placed here and A and B will be here, right? So this is the arrangement here, and E has to be towards the right of B. So E will be here and C has to be at the right end towards at one of the ends. So C will be this person. So you can see that this is going to be the final arrangement that you guys will be getting. Now, if you guys were able to solve all 5 questions correctly and you got this arrangement here in 1.5 minutes, please give yourself +5. Let's say if you got something wrong, then you have to give yourself a -1.25, right? So 5 into -1.25, we will be doing that, right? So we will be doing all these, all the total of the marks that we got, right? So next question on your screen, let's have a look at this one. So 60 seconds for this particular question. Check this out. Okay, let's check it out, right? So the time's up, guys. Time's up. Let's see what is given here. We have 6 different persons who have different weights. Okay, A is heavier than C, who is lighter than 2 other persons, right? So we have 6 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So C, right? You can see that C is lighter than only 2 other persons. So where should we have your C? You can see that C will be this person because this is the person who is lighter than only this and this person, right? Now what is given? A is heavier than C. So you can see either A has to be this person or this person. So we will check that out. Only 2 persons are heavier than D but lighter than B. Now what is the meaning of this statement, guys? इसका मतलब ये होता है that we are talking about 2 such persons who are heavier than D but at the same time they are lighter than B. So you can see these are the 2 persons who are lighter than B and are at the same time heavier than D here. So that means B and D should be at a gap of 2 persons. and it is given E is neither the lightest nor lighter than D here. Okay, so let's try it out. What are the possibilities that we can have? Let's say this is your C. Okay, so you can see A can be this person or this person. So if A is the heaviest person, B will be here, and 1, 2, D will be here, right? This is the arrangement. In this case, you can see that B and D will be coming here. Now it is given in the last line that E is neither the lightest nor lighter than D. So in this second case, you can see either E will be here or here. So in both the cases, E will be lighter than D. That means this case is invalid and you are getting the right answer from the first case. Now E cannot be lighter than D. That means E has to be here. So this will be your E here, and whoever is left to be placed will be placed at the last place. So this is the final answer. Now if you guys got the same answer within a minute, please give yourself +3 because we are having 3 questions in here. And if you got a negative arrangement here, that's it. Let's say if you got anything right, so give yourself a -0.75. Right, so -0.25 for each of the questions. Okay, we will be calculating the total after all the questions. Let's have a look at the next question. Check this out. We have 2 questions in here and 60 seconds. Okay, done. So were you able to complete the question, guys? If you have completed, it's okay. Else, please don't attempt it, right? We will be trying to attempt the questions within the stipulated time. So if you have not completed it as of yet, please don't give yourself any number. Okay, so that gives a 0. Okay? So what is given here? L is the mother of P. P is married to Q. So you can see L is a female person. She is the mother of P and P is married to Q. Now Q, who is the father of D? So you can see Q will be a male person. So P will be a female person. So Q is the Q is the father of D. Now E is the brother of D. So you can see E will be a male person here. Okay, so E is a male person. Now M is the father of X. Okay, so that we will check out. X is the sister of P. So you can see that X should be the sister. So you can see X will be this person and she is a female person. Now M is the father of X. That means M will be married to L here, right? This is the structure. Now it is given X is married to Y. So Y will be a male person here, and who has a daughter B and a son A. So you can see these two people here, that is X and Y, they have a daughter B, right? A female person and a male person who is your A, right? So this is the complete structure that you guys will be getting. Okay. So let's quickly check how is A related to E. So A related to E, you can see that's a cousin. Okay, and how is M related to D? So you can see M related to D, so M is the grandfather, right? So grandfather would be the right answer to this particular question. So if you got both the questions right, give yourself +2. If you got one wrong, then you have to give it -0.25, or if both wrong, then -0.5, right? That has to be done. Okay, Sakshi is asking about first question here, so we will quickly check it out, Sakshi. So you got C, H, F, D, B, A, E and G, right? So let's quickly check whether this is also a possibility or not, right? So let's see. B should be third to the right of H, so B is third to the right of H, that is fine, and adjacent to A, so B is adjacent to A. F was adjacent to D, that's also fine. C is at one of the ends, that's fine. There are 3 people between D and G. So do we have 3 people? Yes, that's also right. F is seated third from the right end. So F has to be third from the right end, Sakshi. Okay, ये आपने left end से बैठा दिया, that is the problem. Okay, so be careful about the right end and left end. ठीक है, चलो. We'll quickly go to the next question. Are we ready for question number 11 to 15? Let's check it out, right? So 2 minutes for these 5 questions. Very, very easy questions in here. Have a look at it. Don't give the answers here, guys. Please don't give the answers. You can solve it once the time is up. Then we can mention the answer. ठीक है? अभी मत mention करो. Okay, because everybody is solving. You can write done if you want. Okay, so done लिख दो. That's okay. But don't mention the answers. Done, done, done. Done, ma'am, all codes. That's great, Rishi. So we will wait for the timer to end. Okay, then we'll see whether we got the right answer or not. So you'll be getting a bullet sound now for the timer that is to be end now. Okay. So let's check it out, right? देखते हैं कि इसको कैसे करना है. Let's have a look at this. What is the code for party? तो party कहाँ पर हो रही है देखते हैं. So you can see that party is here in the 4th one. Party is there in the 3rd one. Now if you compare this one, you can see that only party is common between the two. So what is common between the two? You can see na is here and na is here. That means party will be na, right? So 1 is absolutely right. Na बिल्कुल सही है, ठीक है? What is the code for sa? What is coded as sa here? So let's check it out. Where do we see sa? You can see sa is here, sa is here. It is not there in 3rd or 4th. Now if you compare the two, what is there? You can see that is ta is common, right? Apart from that pa and ka is not here. But ta is there anywhere else? No. That means we will be getting a possibility, right? So possibility आ रहा है. Let's check it out. Sa कहीं और पर है? नहीं है. We have ta here and ta is not there in the 3rd and 4th. That means we will be getting a possibility here, right? So possibility आएगा. So if you compare the two, you can see dress is here, and we have is, right? So dress is, you can see is and dress, ठीक है? So that means if you got this as the answer, give yourself +1 or you can give yourself a -0.25, right? अगर दोनों नहीं मिले तो -0.25 करना. Be honest to yourself. Now what is the code for this code? This code देखना है, ठीक है? So where do we have this here? You can see this is here, this is here. Now if you compare the two, this is a colorful dress, this party code formal. So you can see only this is common here. So what is common between the two? Va is not here, ma is here, right? You can see ma यहाँ पे है, ma यहाँ पे है, right? So ma will be the code for this. Okay, what is the code for code? Now you can see code is here and code is here. So again you will have to compare the two. Okay, इन दोनों को compare करना पड़ेगा. Code और तो कहीं पर है नहीं. So you can see between these two, code and formal is there, but formal is there in the 4th one also. So what is common between these two? You can see ta is not here, pa is here, right? And similarly ka is also here. But if you check it out, pa is there in the 4th one also. That means it will be ka here. Okay, so if you are getting this answer, give yourself +1 or else -0.25. Now what is coded as pa and ma, right? Ma we already have found, that is this, right? अब ma किधर है? Ma was here and ma was here. Now if you compare the two, what was common between them? You can see this is common, right? Apart from that, party नहीं, code है नहीं है, formal भी नहीं है, right? So we have ma here and ma here. So this will be for this one, right? So this का code क्या है, ma है, and pa किसका code है, pa किधर गए, pa ये रहे, right? And pa is there, pa is here also. So what is common between these three? We had already found pa, right? That was for formal. So you can see this formal will be the right answer for this. Okay, this and formal. Now what is this one? What can be the code of this place? This we have already found out is pa, right? This का तो हम already find out कर चुके that this was coded as pa. Okay, this was pa, right? Pa था क्या था? This was pa, right? So pa is there only in this one, E. Okay, so this will be the right answer. I hope this is clear to everybody. Please let me know if we have any doubts in any of the questions. Everybody clear with this one? Right? Everybody clear? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. किसी को कोई डाउट हो प्लीज बताइएगा. Okay? माँ, अच्छा दिस का माँ था. Okay, I am so sorry. Yes, I wrote it here. तो ये माँ था. हाँ, चलो माँ से फिर तो this is not the right answer. E नहीं होगा. Okay? So चलो फाइंड कर लेते हैं. ठीक है? So this is ma. Place का क्या आया था? Place का हमने निकाला है? नहीं निकाला है अभी. So where is place? That is a new code. So something that has to be new, right? So place के लिए हमारे पास नया code आएगा. So something that has not been used will be used here, and a. So this a is here, right? So you have to find it out from here. Okay? So chalo, everybody clear with this particular question? Please let me know if we have any doubts in any of the questions till now. Right? Everybody is totaling and be careful, right? तो जल्दी के चक्कर में गलत नहीं करना है. Okay, let's have a look at question number 16 to 20 now. So 16 to 20 करते हैं जल्दी से. Let's have a look at this one. We have 1.5 minutes. मैम कुछ questions नहीं बन रहे हैं, क्या करूँ? Sakshi, it's just about practice, right? We are practicing at a daily basis. You will see that कुछ दिनों में आपका सही हो जाएगा. VA गलत लिखा हुआ है मैम. चलो इस क्वेश्चन को करो ऋषि. वी विल कम बैक टू दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन आफ्टर वी कंप्लीट द क्वेश्चंस. डोंट वरी. Done? चलो let's check it out whether we got the right answer or not. देखते हैं. ठीक है? So you can see 8 persons were born on different dates in different months. Okay, each of them was born on either 12 or 23rd of a month. Now A is born before G but on the same date. Okay, G is born in a month with even number of days. Now even number of days, you can see the months are January, April, right, July and December. Okay, so you can see these are the months. Now which is the month which has even number of days? You can see April is the only month which is having even number of days, right? So G is born in the month with even number of days. So you can see G is either there on 12th April or G is there on 23rd April. Now A should be born before G and on the same day, right? So if G is there on 12th, that means A will be there on 12th. And similarly, if G is on 23, A will be on 23, right? So these are the two possibilities that we can have. Now 3 persons are there between A and C. So 1, 2, 3, C can be here, and similarly 1, 2, 3, C can be here. Now 2 persons between G and D. So you can see D can be here, and in the second case we can have 2 possibilities. Let's try, right? We'll see. Now it is given D is not born in January. That means D cannot be placed here. So 1, 2, D will be here. Now it is given number of persons born before B are twice as that born before H, right? So that means before B it has to be a even number. Okay? So it is given that number of persons before B has to be twice of something. That means persons before B should be even in value, right? So if we place B, we can place B at this position, right? Or we can place B at this position, or we can place B at this position. These are the three possibilities. So in the first case, you can see B can be here only. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we have 6 persons before B, we should have 3 persons before H. Is it possible? Yes. 1, 2, 3. You can see H can be here. In the second case, let's say if we place your B here, that is 2 persons before B, we should have 1 person before H, but A is already here, not possible. So you can see if we have 4 persons before B, we can have 2 persons before H, right? So these are the 2 cases. Now E is born after F, who is born on an even date. So you can see that F should be born on an even date. अब first वाले case में तो सिर्फ 23rd है, right? So you can see that F cannot be born on 12th. That means this case is invalid. So you will be getting the right answer from here. So you can see that E will be this person. So if you guys got the same arrangement, right? The complete arrangement, same arrangement within the stipulated time, please give yourself +5, right? Or else you have to give yourself -1.25, right? Be honest to yourself, guys, right? Chalo, we'll go to the next question now. Next question, again 5 questions on your screen. 2 minutes for this particular question. Let's try. Gautam, I am so sorry, but I did not understand what you wrote here. Are you saying you were not able to complete the question within time? So if you were not able to complete it within time, you have to give yourself a 0, right? So if you completed it after the time, you get a 0. Okay? Okay, done. Okay, the time is up, guys. Right? So the time is up. Time is up. Please don't attempt now. If you were not able to attempt it in the time, please give a 0. Okay? Let's check. So you can see there are 8 people seated in an alphabetical order. That is, let's say if we have the first name as C, the second name will be D, then E, then F, then G, H, I, J, right? Like that it will be happening. So we have the persons in alphabetical order. Now it is given the person with 4 chocolates was fourth to the right of 7 chocolates. So let's write it down. 4 is fourth to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This person is having 7 chocolates. Now the person with 8 chocolates was neighboring the person with 4 chocolates. So you can see we have 2 possibilities here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your 4 here. Okay. Now you can see that 8 can be this person or 8 can be this person. These are the possibilities. Now the person with 8 chocolates was second to the left of S. So you can see in the first case S will be here. S will be here because he is second to the left of S. Okay. So 8 has to be second to the left of S, and in the second case you will see that S will be here. Okay, now if we check it out, you can see, let's try to place, right? So you can see PQR, right? So PQRS and MNOP, right? So NOP. So in this case we have NOPQRS. Similarly, yahan par bhi you can see RQP. This is O, this is N, this is M, right? Yes, N to U. Okay, we will check that out, Sakshi, whether it is N to U or not, right? So GHIJKL, right? So this will be your L. So here in the second case, we are getting how many people already? We are having 8 persons. Okay, so we cannot place any more persons. In this case, yes, we can still place because we are seeing only 6 persons till now. Let's see. Now it is given S's both neighbors together had 7 chocolates. Now in this case, you can see that S cannot have 2 neighbors because already 8 persons are here. That means this case is invalid. So that means this is the right answer that we have. So S's both neighbors have 7 chocolates in total. That means here we will be having 3 chocolates for this person because R is having 4 chocolates. So this is your T here because alphabetical hai. Now the person with 5 chocolates was immediate left of 2. So 5 should be immediate left of 2. The only possibility will be here. Person seated rightmost had 6 chocolates. So you can see this person will be having 6 chocolates because T cannot have 6 chocolates. He already had 3 chocolates in here. So this is going to be your U, and S will be having 1 chocolate in here. Are we getting the same answer, guys? If you got both the things, that is the number of chocolates and the names in the correct order, please give yourself +5, else give yourself -1.25. Okay, I hope this is clear to everybody, right? Chalo, we'll quickly go to the next question. Question number 26 to 29 in 60 seconds, right? So check the answers, mark the answers. Please don't give the answers, don't write the answers here. Right? Once the timer is up, then we will see. Okay? That's okay, Gautam. We will increase our speed, right? It's absolutely okay. Don't worry. Okay, let's see, let's check, right? Please don't attempt anymore, right? Jitne questions hue itne time mein, we will see, we will mark those, right? So let's have a look at this. Question number 26. So V greater than B. Where do we see V? You can see we have V to F, F to Q, and Q to B. So yes, this is absolutely right. What about Q greater than C? How do we connect Q to C? You can see Q to B, B to C. So absolutely, again, this is right. V to A. How do we connect V to A? You can see V to F, F to Q, Q to B, and can we connect B to A? Is that a possibility? You can see here that we have V to F, F to Q, Q to B, but after B, it's not right. Okay, you can see that there is a closed end here. So we are having symbols of opposite nature. That means this is invalid. So the answer to this will be 1 and 2. Okay, so if you got 1 and 2, please give yourself a +1, else give yourself a -0.25, right? Let's go to question number 27th. Okay, 27th में देखते हैं. V greater than K. Let's check it out. How do we connect V to K, right? So you can see V to C, right? C to L, then L to T, and T to K, right? V to C, C to L, L to T, and T to K. So we are having V is greater than your K, right? And this is giving you the right answer. V is greater than K. P greater than L. Can we connect P to L? You can see P to F, F to T, but T to L, no, that's not possible because you can see we have a closed end here. So this is not valid. So second is wrong. What about F to C? Can we connect F to C? F to T is fine, but after that you can see T to L we cannot go again because we have a closed end here. So that means we are having symbols of opposite nature. So this is invalid. So the answer to this particular question will be only one follows. Okay? What about question number 28? Let's check it out, right? Q to V, Q greater than V. So you can see we have Q to P, P to T, and then T to V. Absolutely, because we have a greater than in between. So Q greater than V will be absolutely right in here. What about the second one, C greater than P? Now how do we connect C to P? You can see we have to connect it via T because that is the common variable. But after T we are having a closed end here. That means this is not possible. We will have symbols of opposite nature. Not the right one. F to R. Can we connect F to R? How do we connect it? Again you can see that we will have to go via the common symbol, that is your T. So F to Q, Q to P, P to T, and T to R. So absolutely you are getting the same answer here. So again we will be having 1 and 3 here. Okay? What about question number 29? Let's check. C to V. C is greater than V. Now you can see that here, how do we connect C to V? We have, this is your H here. Okay? H was, यहाँ पर H नीचे लिखा था, so sorry. So H is here. Okay? So let's check. So we have C to Z, Z to A to H, and H to V. So you can see absolutely that's right here. So this is right. Okay? What about A to N? You can see we again have A to H because H is the common variable, right? H to V, V to G, and G to N. So again this is also right. What about the third one? Z is greater than G. So again we will be going through the same direction, right? So Z to A to H, H to V, and V to G. Again you can see everything is in the same direction. So this is also right. So the answer to this particular question will be all. So if you got all 4 right, you will be getting +4, or else according to your mistakes, right? So minus 0.25 for each wrong mistake we need to do, and +1 for every right answer. Okay? And if we were not able to complete the questions, we get a 0. Okay? Let's go to question number 30. Question number 30 on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Right? A very easy question. Try to complete it before 90 seconds. Does not take 90 seconds in here. Let's check it out. Okay, done. Don't mention the answer before the time is up, guys. Good evening, Jagan. You are very late today. Okay, let's complete this particular question. So if you were able to give the right answer within this time, give yourself +1, right? Else we will see. Okay, so let's have a look at this particular question. So Mr. Raghav went in his car to meet his friend John, who drove to 30 kilometers north. So let's draw 30 kilometers north. He then took 40 kilometers towards the west. So you can see 40 kilometers towards the west will be something like this. He then turned to south and covered 8 kilometers. So 8 kilometers towards the south. Further, he turned to east and moved 26 kilometers. So 26 kilometers, something like this, right? Remaining is 14, you can see. Because this is 26, the total was 40. So this is remaining is 14. Finally, he turned right and drove 10 kilometers. So you can see 10 and 18. Let's say this is your 10 here, right? So you can see this remaining distance will be how much? 18 and 10. So this has to be 12. Okay, ये कितना बचा है? 12 बचा है. Now it is given he turned left to travel 19 kilometers. So now he has to take a left turn and travel for 19 kilometers, that is 14 and 5 more, because 19, right? This is 14 here, you can see, because this is 14. So 5 more, that means this is the final distance that he has. So you can see this is the point and this is the point. So this is your 12, this is your 5. So this has to be 13, right? This is a Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so Pythagorean triplet aa raha hai. So how far and in which direction is he from the starting point? Okay, so starting point se kitna direction hai? You can see it will be northeast and 13 kilometers. So you can see this will be the right answer. Okay, Ilakya 5 kilometers northeast kaise aayega? The answer has to be this one, right? This was the starting point here. This is the ending point here. You can see this is one distance, this is another distance. So this is the triangle that we have, right? So this is 5 and this is 12. So this has to be 13. Okay, I hope this is clear to everybody. So 13 kilometers northeast would be the final answer that we will be getting. So if you got it right, please give yourself +1 or give yourself a -0.25, okay, or a 0. Chalo, we'll go to question number 30 to 33. Let's have a look at this one, right? So certain number of persons, let's check. So 2 minutes for this one. Jaldi se karo. Okay, done. We'll check that, Ankit. We'll see, right? Don't mention the answer right now, guys. We will see what is the right answer once the timer is up. Okay. Okay. Let's see, right? Let's check whether we got the right answer or not. So now you can mention the answers that you guys got. Okay, let's see. So it is given C is standing second to the left of G and fifth to the right of F. So let's write it down that C is second to the left of G, right? And he is fifth to the right of F. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? This is your F here. Okay, so we have this information about F, C and G. So 23 persons, that's absolutely right, guys. Let's check. After that, we have 4 persons between C and A. Okay, so towards the left of C, we have already placed your F. That means we have to place your A towards the right of C. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, this will be your A here. Now what is given? Number of persons to the right of A has to be 3 times the number of persons standing to the left of F. Now number of persons in this row should be more than 20. That means we can have 21 to 25, right? These many people can be here, right? So let's check it out. How many persons do we have right now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We already have 11 persons in here. Now let's say how many persons should we place towards the right of A? It has to be 3 times as that of towards the left of F. So if we have 3 persons here towards the right of A, because it has to be thrice of something, right? So you can see if we have 3 persons towards the right of A, we will have 1 person towards the left of F, but that makes plus 4 to this one, right? So that is your 15. So this is not a possibility. Let's say if we add 6 persons, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 persons towards the right of A. That means we will have 2 persons towards the left of F. But in that case, again you can see we have added 6 plus 2. That is 8 persons in here. That is 11 plus 8. That is again not a possibility, right? Because 19 persons nahi honge. Isme hona hai, right? So let's add 9 persons in here. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So we will have 3 persons here. So you can see 9 plus 3, 12. So if we add 12 in here, right, you can see 11 plus 12, that gives you 23 persons in here. This is a valid combination, right? 23 can be a possibility because 21 se 25 hai. Now if you add further 3 more persons, that is 12 persons, and here one more person, that is 12 plus 4, 16. So you will see that 16 plus 7 will go further beyond 25. So that is not a possibility. So you can see 23 would be the right answer here. Now finally we have this given that B is standing second from the left end and D is standing second from the right end. So D will be this person. 3 persons between D and E. So 1, 2, 3. This will be your E here. So if you guys are getting the same arrangement, please let me know. Else give yourself a minus 0.75, right? So B and D are standing second from the left end. So B has to be second from the left end, Sanjay. Okay. And D has to be second from the right end. Okay. I hope this is clear to everybody. Everyone clear? Chalo, same madam, absolutely. So we will go to the next question. Question number 34 and 30 seconds for us, right? Let's have a look at this one. Check this out. Okay, so everybody is getting D here, right? Chalo, D, absolutely. So what is the logic? Can anybody tell me the logic here? Logic kaun batayega? D is absolutely right. That is right. Okay. But what is the logic? Who gives the logic here? Sabse pehle logic kaun batayega? What is the gap here? You can see it is based on gap, right? Yes, absolutely. So you can see A to E. How many alphabets do we have between them? So B, C, D. We have 3 alphabets. Similarly, E minus E and D, right? Yes, 4 and 2. You can see that's right. So gap of 4 here, right? This is A, E and C. So if you see, this is 1, this is 5 and this is your 3, right? So this is minus 4 and this is minus 2. Here what we have M and Q, right? M, Q and O. Again you can see 13 and this is your P, M and O, P, Q, right? 17 here and this is your 15. So you can see 13 plus 4 again, right? This is plus 4 and this is minus 2. So you can see plus 4 and minus 2. That is the logic here. Okay, so same gap we are following. So isme bhi hai, isme bhi hai, isme bhi hai, isme hai, isme nahi hai, right? So that is why the right answer here would be this one. Okay, I hope this is clear. It should have been HLJ. Absolutely, Rahul. So let's quickly go to the last question. Let's have a look at this one. Check this out. Let's see. We have 1 minute timer for this one. Check this out. Okay, so how many is what is the answer here? 3. Done. Answer is E. Okay, let's check it out, right? Let's see what are the pairs that we have in here. So M से अगर हम check करें, do we have anything with M here? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the first pair that you see is M and R. Okay, that is the first pair that you guys are getting. Okay, so M and R. We will check, right? Whether it's 3 or 4, we will see. 18 के बाद nothing else, right? With 5, do we have anything? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? No. With this 1, do we have anything towards the right hand side? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is here, right? So we have A and E. This is one more pair, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not further, right? With 19, do we have anything? Towards the left hand side, no. Towards the right hand side also no. With this 21, nothing is greater than 21, तो कुछ नहीं बनेगा. 18 के साथ कुछ बनेगा क्या? Towards the left hand side you can see no. Towards the right hand side also you can see no. With this 5, do we have anything towards the left hand side? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no. With the right hand side, 5, 6, 7, 8, no. With this 13, do we have anything? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, no. Towards the right hand side also no. With this 5, do we have anything? Let's check it out. ठीक है, लेफ्ट में देखते हैं. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, we have one pair here. Okay, so we have E and M. तो ये एक बन गया E and M. ठीक है. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you can see E and M is one pair here. Towards the right, no. With this 14, do we have anything? इस 14 के साथ कुछ बनेगा क्या? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, absolutely. So you can see we have N and R again here. Okay, so that means we have 4 in here. So 4 would be the right answer, guys. Absolutely, NR is also there, Ilakya, right? So you can see 4 would be the right answer. So if you guys got the same answer, please give yourself +1 or give yourself -0.25. And if you were not able to complete it within a minute, you have to give yourself a 0. ओके, सो इंटरव्यू में ईयर गैप का आंसर क्या देना सही होगा विकी? सो यू कैन मेंशन वॉट एवर यू आर डूइंग, राइट, प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर योर एग्जाम्स. लेट्स से अगर बहुत ज़्यादा गैप है तो आपको सोचना पड़ेगा. मे बी यूल हैव टू शो समथिंग कि आप कुछ पढ़ रहे थे, कोई कोर्स कर रहे थे, या फिर कोई फैमिली बिजनेस कर रहे थे, या कुछ भी, राइट. डोंट शो अ लॉट ऑफ गैप. 5-6 साल का अगर गैप है तो वो थोड़ा सा आपको सोचना पड़ेगा, राइट. शो देम दैट यू हैव डन सम कोर्स और समथिंग. Okay, so I hope this is clear to everybody. So now you can calculate your scores, right? We have completed all 35 questions here. So you need to now calculate your total scores. ठीक है, मुझे बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. Just calculate it yourself and check it on a daily basis. कि आज के mock में mock 3 में कितने आए, mock 4 में कितने आए, right? Is the graph going in the same direction in a positive manner or not? Okay, so one question, that is extra question, we will be doing here, right? So somebody had asked it in the group today, so we will be checking it out, right? So sum A is B, that is your sum A is B. Okay, no B is C and sum C is A. So you can see that this has to be your C and B and C should not interact, right? So this is the basic diagram that you will be getting for these particular statements. So now let's have a look at this one. What is given? Sum A is not B is a possibility. So sum A is not B is a possibility will be wrong here. Why? Because you can see this portion of A, right? ये वाला जो portion है A का, this is definitely not going to be a part of B. That means this is a definite conclusion. Sum A is not B is a definite conclusion. So if it is given as a possibility, this has to be wrong. Okay, so something that is definite when taken as a possibility will be wrong in here. Okay, what about the second one? All C can be A. That's absolutely right. तो ये C जो है वो अंदर जा सकता है. There is no negative information. That means this is absolutely right. What about the third one? All A can be B. Can all A go inside B? If the first one is already valid, you can see that sum A is not B is a definite conclusion. How can all A can be B be true? So you can see this is the portion that is common between A and C. This portion will never be a part of B. So all A can be B will be false in here. So the answer to this particular question will be only 2. So I hope the person who asked it in the group, you are clear that the answer has to be only 2. right? So only 2 is absolutely right, guys. So everybody, guys, we have come up with the RBI assistant selection batch, right? So this is your selection batch for you. So do check it out. You can see that it's available at a discounted price right now. You can use the coupon code Nikita. It's starting 21st onwards, right? So Monday onwards, we will be having questions, classes that are important for your RBI assistant, right? So do check it out. Also, we have this particular batch for your SBI clerk, right? So do check it out. Again, a very good batch with complete prelims and mains preparation, and you get the access to the mocks as well. So do check it out. Again, use the coupon code Nikita without fail to maximize your discounts in here. And one more homework question for everybody, right? So try to solve this question within 30 seconds. So this is for your homework. ठीक है, ये आपका homework question है, इसको आपको करना है and answer it in the comment section. This session is on a daily basis, absolutely candid. So we have 4 p.m. daily session, right? 4 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Okay, so Monday to Saturday, 30 days, 30 mocks we will be having on a similar pattern. So do check it out. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, you can always feel free to reach out to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it, right? So all those who are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe the channel. And if you like the session, push the like button and do share it with your friends as well. So I'll see you again with another session, guys. Please take care, stay safe, have a great day. Thank you so much.